Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I don't want to be immune to the degradation of our society. And the degradation is done by the promotion of certain known values, or at least some cheap values. And they're promoted to the youth, or at least to the society at large, which I'm okay with that. You do that. You do that. The problem is if you have this demand and you supply, so you have this low, I would say, demand, low level demand, and you have the supply immediately provided to you by some people that make a cheap dollar by providing you with a BS. That's not. I mean, if there would be like a subculture, I understand it. But what I'm afraid is this kind of degradation comes in the front seat of our society, and it's been like this for some time, and you could see the signs. What am I talking about? Don't get me wrong on this one. I love freedom of speech, freedom of expression. So whatever this woman did, whatever the newspaper did, whatever the demand is there, I don't want to interfere with it. I'm just observing the low level of this. That's all. So we have this person. She's 58 years old, Paulina Porizkova. This is for country living, April 14, 2023. Okay. Poses nude in bed to celebrate birthday and fans lose it. Well, first, it's your birthday. Is that how you celebrate it? Posing and nude in bed? I mean, yeah, I know some people of a certain kind of level would be very much jacked off or jacked on. I don't know how you call it. But anyway, maybe it's something else. Okay, I got that. But look at her celebration. That's her level of celebration. That's her choice. She can do whatever she wants. I'm not against she bearing it all. Do it. I don't care. You're 58. What's wrong with you? Where's the decency? Let's imagine my mom at 58 will just show up, and my dad would show up at home naked and say, "Hey, baby doll, I'm here for you. Let's do it right now on the floor, or maybe on the kitchen table where the kids are gonna eat." Well, we're not kids at 58 anymore, but anyway, I think there was bad taste. It was low level. So anyway, that's a different kind of upbringing that I get, or the fans. Now, I don't know this person. I know her from a different program that sometimes I'm watching, and I'm not going to mention the person's name or the channel. And sometimes I watch that person, and he comes up with telling us about her, and maybe 2 or 3 videos were made on her because she seemed irrelevant anymore because she's old and she's not like she used to be 20 something, and she cries about it. And this person just, well, you didn't feel the same way when you were 20, and they were the ones at 50 and crying about it. Now you claim ageism and BS, all that. So you see, only when you're in trouble you start crying. But if you're, no, maybe you should age, gracefully, and you should be a lady. You should be decent. That's not decency. To me, to my values. And I don't know if we go by their values, guess where the society will go, in what it will descend or maybe ascend. We have historical, now here she is, Paulina Porizkova, turned 58 on April 9th. Happy birthday to you. And took to Instagram to honor the occasion by being a strong woman, right? By doing this. Posing nude, that means giving the fans something to use. Right? Or no, that's what other reason is for you to pose nude? To show them how good you are at physics or mathematics or what? Or I don't know, nuclear chemistry or nuclear physics or what? What is the connection between being nude and fans losing it? What's the deal? Yeah, I'm naked. Yeah, look at me for my birthday. And your message is what? You're empowered? You're strong? What's going on here? The former supermodel shared a nude photo posing in bed. I have nothing against with her, but I would expect these guys to report it and say, well, I don't think that is good for our society, or you can do it but that's brainless, or you can do it, that's fine, but that's not like a ladylike behavior, that is very low IQ to do that for your birthdays, to celebrate. I don't know how we celebrate with those with the elephant or whatever, blue elephant. What are you going to do with that after? Anyway, and I'm quoting, nothing but gratitude for all that has brought me here to the now. You are a 58-year-old woman in bed naked. What was the gratitude for all that has brought me here? You could have done this without any supermodel. Could have done I can go right now and take a picture naked and do this and say, thank you very much, people, for what? The one and only. All right, turned 58 and decided to celebrate the occasion by bearing it all. Yes. The star posted a photo to Instagram in which she posed completely nude. Oh my God, isn't that a ceiling breaking here? While laying in bed. Oh my God, was she laying on her back? Was she laying on her... And fans have a lot to say. I can imagine. I think they say, well, thank you very much. I think you beat Einstein. You got the theory of relativity right now. You figured it out. You, baby doll, unfortunately, you have this kind of syndrome, I think, of being irrelevant, and you can't help not being in the public's eye anymore and accept your fate. You pose naked at 58. You can look perfect. What's that? What is that? I begin 58 with nothing but sunshine as a smile. Good. You could have done it with a flower next to you, in the sunshine, somewhere laying down with, I don't know, a Bloody Mary in your hand. Not even Bloody Mary, let's say something else. Porizkova captioned the photo. And I'm quoting, the hope that the best is yet to come. Like what? Like what? Getting younger again? And nothing but gratitude for all that has brought me here to and now. Good. It's a positive attitude, but I can see something that someone is crying for this. Therefore, she's doing that to say, hey, I still have it for some of you. Well, you need this. Okay, fans basically ran to the toilet, to the comments, the bathroom, after seeing Porizkova's stunning picture. You see, it's all for it. Good for you. You are an inspiration. Happy birthday. In what? Would you see your mom doing that? You would tell your mom you're an inspiration? Your career was made on your looks. You're 58. You want to show us that you still can? Anyway, I like her. She's not ugly whatsoever, but I'm not about admiring her or not. I'm about the I don't know, how much is inside there. I don't know. I hope it's not white and sticky what's inside. But anyway, I'm not gonna read all these comments. It's just I felt like making this video because that's an article that, as I said, they can do it. I'm okay with that, but I also can analyze it, and I think that doesn't show an ascendant to somewhere. I think it's a going down to something else. And when I left that beautiful country called Romania, I left it. One of the reasons was that the subculture became main culture, and I couldn't stand that one. That is, whatever was perverted before 1989, not everything, became like the mainstream, and everybody wanted to copy everything. Not everything, I shouldn't say everything, but a lot of things were copied from the United States, from the West, and some of them were bad things, most of them. And they copied it, and that was the influence to the new generation of children, thinking that that's how they're supposed to behave, how they're supposed to dress, what they're supposed to admire. No. You have to keep the society a little bit, decent. It doesn't mean you have to ban certain things, but you don't promote these kind of things. And I'm saying this because, I like freedom, democracy, and, self-expression and all that. Freedom of expression. But I can't forget what Plato said. in the Republic. In the book, he said in that book, particular, that somewhere behind that little corner, there, you know it when I change the angle. He said in that one, he was talking about building a perfect society, a perfect city state, and he divided it in three levels, pam pam pam, and like the first was the philosophers, the leaders, the class. The second one, the military, the people that keep everything in order, and the one that was the rest, the workers, the participants. And he said that censorship should be implemented in the fantastic society that he was trying to envision. Why? For this kind of reason. He said that you can't let, for instance, he was giving the example of the military. You can't leave the military watch theater and those times, or listen to stories that would frighten, like, let's say, horror movies, because horror movies just give your imagination, open your imagination of the whatever could be in the dark. There's nothing in the dark. And what's in the dark is the same thing that's during the day. It's not a witch, it's not a troll, it's not a Dracula, it's nothing like that. But you make movies, and then your brain you up. So he was against, not about everything I said, but about giving the warriors, the warrior class, things that they get scared of, or the possibility. They don't have to be scared of. They have to be crazy to fight. That's the whole purpose of that class. So you have to put a little bit of censorship, obviously, to protect certain kind of a class, not class, but groups, like children. You don't post this, and you're try to protect them from a certain kind of material and pedophilia and all that, obviously. But you don't, how should I put it? It should be a little bit of a decency. And it seems like, anyway, I think you got my point. I'm not for a morality police like in Iran or something like that. No, I'm not for that. I'm not for, let's say, following the Bible as it's intended. You know what I mean? I'm not for that, stoning people to death or anything. I'm not for that, obviously. I'm trying to, you have to create a certain kind of culture. You have to promote it a certain way through mass media, politicians, school, obviously, and then a family would pick up on that. Otherwise, you're going to have a garbage. And thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.